Libra, we gotta talk. Okay? Well, guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm Eccentric, RockStar'Seed. I have another intuitive message today. Keep in mind, if it resonates, people, if not, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Two old friends sitting back. I got another. It's a part 2 to the last message. Someone tried to replace their equal counterpart with you, okay? Because they thought that they could. You can't match ratchetness with progress or something like that. Someone was with, they have a counterpart that is just as insecure as them and low down and just low vibrational as them. And they saw your energy and tried to replace it with you. Now they have to run back to that energy and fix it to save face because they got embarrassed. Pussy boy got embarrassed. That little boy in the hot seat. That's what they did, right? They just couldn't copy your essence. They try to duplicate your essence. So what it means is if it's a man, Libra, who did this to you, if it's a woman and a man did this to you, Libra, they try to imitate your essence. They keep you close. They're two-faced. So they try to keep you close to imitate your essence and take it back to that busted ass fucking connection that they already sitting in. And that was a dud. Don't get me started. That was a dud. I will ball bust adjustments. Looking back and moving forward. I feel like you graduated from the timeline where people like that will try to come for you. And it's a 6. That's 24. You could be 24. But you're adjusting your lenses. It's like, that should be back there, and I'm supposed to be over here. Your place is over there. Don't get back in your own sandbox and stay out of mine. Okay? Then, what else? And it's a 6. So 6 of Cups is like, I don't need to go back to that. Okay. I'm not built like, I'm no longer like, I don't know where this, I feel like someone sent this person your way. Like, let me pray. Oh my wrath. Forgive our sins and excesses, establish our feet firmly, and give us victory over the unbelievers. That means sword number 3, ayat number 47. If you just chuck up the deuces to somebody, because I feel like you have the spirit of a 24-year-old, but you don't have the mindset of a 24-year-old. If that makes sense. Like, you're not stupid. Hey, Drake, they're not slow. Okay? I'm going to keep saying that when people think you're dumb. Okay? Now. And I feel like I don't even think you're looking back. It's an adjustment. It's like, you don't want anybody pulling you back to any kind of timeline that will put you back in a bad energy or a bad space. It didn't do right for your essence the first time. That's why you're not there now. Right? Power, reclaiming your power over difficulty. Someone tried to replace their ratchet bitch with your aura and your essence. I have to say it like that because it's really not the ratchet bitch's fault. It's the man that's being the ratchet bitch. You see? Building your world. Creation, expansion, networking. So they got a little bit of that. You could be a master number 33. You could be 33, but this is 24, 32, 33. So somebody could be 32. Life path number 5. Life path number 6. Creation and expansion. And they tried to steal it. So you were supposed to be on the sideline. Imagine that. Imagine this. You put an empress or an emperor. Well, this is creative energy, so an empress, which the emperors too, just they take action instead of being receptive. You're just supposed to take all that shit, and they're supposed to take your shit. Imagine that. Hey, Drake, maybe you're the one that's slow, okay? Not to talk about Drake, I'm talking about the person. Okay, what else? Telepathy, transmission, perception, communication. And you can, again, it's 22, so master number 22. But these are going in order. You can telepathically speaking to someone, or really what I feel like this is, you telepathically can pick up the warfare someone raged, the spiritual warfare someone raged against you. You picked it right up. And I feel like now they like busted and disgusted and trying to figure out, how did you know that? They know deep down inside, energetically, you can see them for who they are. They can't hide from you. So that they're forced to stand back when they're here. They don't want to, but they're forced to. All right, let's go to the tarot. Someone is definitely trying to fuck with your concentration. They don't want your ability to focus. You have intense focus, and there's a heavy emphasis on that. This is going to talk about your supernatural abilities, your extraordinary talent. It's going to talk about as above, so below with these two decks, because this is going to talk about how it pertains to your business. Told you. You was just asking for some change and now you changed? Yeah, I told you. With this money shit, people strange. No doubt, you are the shit. Anybody who comes to see your energy will be lucky to have you. Someone is in their head about, they have deep feelings for you, but they're in their head about it. And I feel like you see this as a dud, because the Queen of Cups is under the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You see your abilities to adjust, the fact that you can look at the situation for what it is and keep your power, you know, keep your dignity, something with dignity. Someone is indignant and you're more focused on keeping your dignity intact. So a lot of things I feel like you are met with, you don't even give it a response. And this Empress this Wheel of Fortune and Empress is right next to each other. So it's like, I heard, don't worry about, people don't need to worry about how you building your world, you're creating expansion in your network. You know, don't worry about the resources I have. They don't pertain to you. It's not nobody's business. And then the Lovers is here about your authenticity. Someone has a problem with it, and they have a sentimental weakness for chaos. And as I see the Strength card, as a dual message, it cannot domesticate you or your authenticity. And then you got the Devil card here underneath the Two of Swords. Okay, the Two of Swords is two different, seeing things from two different perspectives. Two massive influences, for better and for worse. Okay, and this Three of Wands just tells me, by any means necessary, the ambition and the drive and the patience. Someone is willing to cut you down. You want to cut somebody off, they want to cut you down by any means necessary. It doesn't surprise me that the Nine of Swords is the first one to come out. Because you're picking up, Nine of Swords is anxiety and distress, okay? And stress, worry, mental anguish, that negative ass mindset because somebody is in a mental imprisonment, they damn self, about how to conquer you. And you pick up on it. So I feel like it wakes you up out of your sleep. That's Five of Pentacles is in reverse. Fool is in reverse. Chariot's in the upright. Page of Swords is in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Not surprised to see that over the Empress. Four of Cups is in reverse. You're not that pathetic. Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Six of Wands. Yeah, I'm putting one on every single one of these cards, and I'm going to read it like that. Alright. First up is Two of Pentacles. This is an opportunist to me with the Two of Pentacles. That's juggling. Trying to have it both ways. Trying to have it their way and try to have yours too. Okay? And they see you at peace. They see a lot of solace in you. And it's suspicious. This is giving me suspicious energy. The next one is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? I feel like it's hidden in plain sight what your next opportunity is or what all your opportunities are. So they're not able to abandon you and weaponize them against you and leave you out in the cold. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that's overcoming poverty. That's why you don't say a lot about what you're doing. You can't really say what you're doing to somebody who's imbalanced and distressed and who's up and down. And then you got the Fool in reverse with the Two of Swords. That's the naivety and the impulsivity and the immaturity. It gives me a lot of immature energy as it pertains to you. I feel like somebody wants to argue with you to keep your attention. That's not going to happen. And then you have the Eight of Swords here. So you have the Eight and the Nine of Swords here. But this Eight of Swords and this Chariot, it's like, you've been free. You've been a free spirit. You've been like that. Like, you always move forward away from people. It's like, you don't have a problem seeing them something for what it is. You have insight. You know, you can see things before it's likely. You can kind of see it shaping up to be a certain way. You move away. And people are intimidated that you lack fear. You lack fear. You lack what they embody the most. Fear. Then you got the Lovers and the Page of Swords in reverse. It's a lack of due diligence. It's trying to be a cut above the rest. It's trying to know you before you can tell anybody about you. With the Lovers, they're also watching if you possibly could be friends with other people. They watch you. They watch you. They almost give a stalker vibe a little bit, but that's research. Okay? Instead of doing the research, they think they have you pegged or just think they know everything. The proper research. And then you have the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Someone is in their ego so massive that they feel like you take from other people to build your own shit. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. You get it honest. This is your natural. It's foolish. They're going to look like a fool saying that. With the Page of Swords in reverse and the Lovers. Like, that's who you are. Okay? Someone wants to try to figure you out. Wants to try to figure out a way to paint you in a light that is inauthentic and dishonest. Then you have the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Cups in the upright is naturally apathetic, emotionally discontent, total opposite of love, disappointed. Okay? You don't do that. That's one thing you don't do. You will get up and go ahead and move on. If this doesn't work, come on. Create a new opportunity. And then you got your Queen of Cups with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And it makes sense that it's in reverse because in the upright it's possessive and stingy-hearted. When the Queen of Cups is naturally giving, is a natural giver and they're empathic. But what they won't accept, I feel like you won't accept anybody's possessive nature or stingy-hearted against you. Any vulgarity, any level of vulgarity against you. Because she knows herself. She knows herself very well. She knows her worth. And then you have the Devil and the Six of Wands. It's because your plaids and stripes look good on you. You don't do things like anybody else, and you're not meant to do things like anybody else. You don't match like everybody else. Okay? I heard Future, you never made love to a misfit. Nobody's making love, but you never know somebody just wants wish they could be a part of your world, like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. The devil is somebody who's toxic and held back by their fears, as well as can represent addiction. Their fear is an addiction, and their addiction, they trying to make you that newfound addiction. Okay, like how do I not be scared? I don't know how not to be scared. Their fear will stop you. So you know that's a done. Then you got the King of Cups and the Knight of Swords. And someone was trying to be calculated, they thought they were smarter than you. Somebody thinks they are smarter and better than you. Quick on their feet. They just weren't quick enough as it pertains to you, because it landed them in a mental imprisonment. It's not a spiritual one. Okay, you've been in spiritual jail, and you were trying to use this person to get you out of it, and it doesn't work like that. Because I hear Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run. If you go to heaven and not go to hell, if you sneak out of heaven, just bring me an L. You see what I'm saying? Like, they want you to be the person to embody the nonsense, and you just don't. It's not an energetic match. And then you got the Strength card and the Eight of Cups in reverse. They're trying to, something about being hell bent on clinging to you. Clinging with that power over difficulty. This is clinginess. It's a weakness. They're weak. They're weak in the flesh and weak in the spirit, and that's not right for you. So, in all essence, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands, something is stopped at the door. Every time somebody tries to do something against you, it gets stopped at the door. For example, if they look you up online, the computer crashes or something glitches out, or just something that just derails them to go the other way, or curbs them to go the other way. They get blitzed, like in football. Okay, Libra? So the moral of it all is to make the right adjustments, is to keep people away from you. I feel like you're called to do this on your own, like you've been doing. It's not time to have people come in yet because they're not working well with you. Some people for certain things, you know what I'm saying? But as it pertains to what matters to you the most is not meant for people to be around you or be a user, a weapon against you. That's what I'm saying. So it's something to think about. It's something to consider, or it's just a piece of advice. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Until next time.